So I'm going to make a little time-lapse video of cleaning up this transmission. I got the transfer case attached to it last night. I had to go buy new hardware, so I went and got some, what's the gold? What's that, grade 8? Grade A? Grade 8? Whatever. Bolted in it pretty good. I had to get a couple of nuts. I had to figure out what size they were anyway. But I didn't get any fluid yet because it's 20 bucks a quart. And this thing has some goop like here. It's got it on the bottom. Makes me think it was leaking, but I don't know if I should crack it open. I don't think I should because I know nothing of these things. I think I'm just gonna goop it up even more. I don't know. I'm probably an idiot for not cracking it. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it up. Alright guys, so I do this all the time. I get going and I forget to record shit, and then when I was recording on my phone, I had my little tripod stand here, and it fucking broke. It fucking pissed me off. It still fucking broke, so my camera might fucking fall down. But anyway, I'm pulling the fucking tranny out. What a bitch this is to do by my motherfucking self. But I'm getting it. That shifter's been a motherfucker. That's been the problem. I had to drop the cross member out, which I guess is also a giant fucking skid plate. Hold on, why are we so zoomed in? There we go. I guess a big ass fucking skid plate. I'm using my new $200 air powered engine hoist. Second time I've ever used it. Okay, I'm getting this out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Transfer case I'm keeping for a spare because I do plan on romping the shit out of this motherfucker. And tranny, I'm gonna sell that for whatever I can get out of it. Maybe I'll take it apart and learn exactly how a manual transmission works. I mean, just nobody's gonna want to buy this fucking thing anyway, so I might as well strip it apart and then separate all the aluminum and scrap it. That's probably the most money I'll get is aluminum scrap. That cast aluminum, I don't know what it is here. Anyway, see that neat little sticker I got right there? See that? Woo! Pretty nice. And then I put one on this side here because I'm so stupid. Told you my phone thing was broken. I just lost my phone. See? I think my, hold on. Much better. My lens was dirty. Anyway, showed the clown before. There's the whole cross member is out. I actually almost stripped one of the cross member bolts out. I put everything in bags and label it. I haven't labeled this yet. But these are actually, I don't know if you can see. These are actually Allens. And yeah, they're pretty rusted in there. And I stripped one out, or I almost stripped one out. So I stopped and I added some heat to it and some brake fluid in my little brake fluid doohickey. Brake fluid is better than PB Blaster, I'm telling you now. So yeah, I actually got all those out by putting heat to them. I put heat to them, and then I used this right here. I pounded that with a hammer, and I pounded it, not excessively, but you know, I hit it to break it up while it was hot. And then all 6 of them, well, 3 of them on the driver's side were like clicking, you know, so tight that they were clicking. But I got them out. Passenger side was easy peasy, Japanesey, lemon squeezy, yada yada. There's a hole. Somebody already whacked the fuck out of that. So here, let me find the flashlight. Here's a flashlight. Since I can't turn my light on. Well, I could. Oh wait, can I? Not available when ultra wide lens. Oh. There we go. I didn't know I was using an ultra wide lens. I just wasn't zoomed the fuck in. Yeah. Hey, look at the ground down there. Big hole in my floor. But somebody whacked the fuck out of that already. There's some tools and The whole thing is done. The entire Jeep is this, was that Dynamat? Kill mat? I think I'm going to get a bunch more and double it up. The entire Jeep is done like that. I got to get this out. I got to read a video. Whoops. I got to read a video on how this comes out. There's like a tube in there or something, and I don't want to just rip on it. I want to read a video on how it's done. I got to take this off. This is the old throttle cable. I got the new throttle cable. So yeah, I got to get the snow. See that right there? I took the door off of the Jeep so that I could. It's actually snow on the top. I usually use a metal garden rake, but it's not in here. Here I gotta be careful because I got that right there, so. I got a little bit left in this corner back here, but it's actually on top of the Jeep right there. See that? You know, the snow right there and the rack. Got to get the weight off. I don't want this thing collapsing. This thing is cheap as fuck. But I tell you what, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without this thing. I think I paid like 230 bucks for this thing, and I originally got it for when I sell at the flea markets. And I thought, hey, maybe I'll set it up here. Yada yada yada, and then I'll put some, I think I showed this already in the video, a tarp going from the shed to the thing, closing up this little space here, see? And then there's some parts, like there's my bumper, a couple tables, the door, the radiator. Well, actually, that's not just the radiator, that's the entire front grill. Front grill, headlights, marker lights, radiator, shroud, all that in one piece. But that shroud's going bye-bye, so I'm putting an electric fan on it. Here's the motor with a brand new flywheel. What an ordeal trying to figure out the flywheel. There's the transmission and the transfer case. I combined them already. I had to buy new hardware. Yada yada yada. I don't know what goes here. Speed sensor maybe? I don't know. But anyway, we gotta pop this baby in. Actually, I think I'm gonna put this all in one piece. I'm gonna put all this together and then put it all in as one. That would be the easiest thing to do, I do believe, and that's how everybody does it. If anybody thinks differently, then I gotta figure out these wirings. See, this wire bothers me. Actually, all the wires bother me. I don't know what the fuck to do. I have all new wiring harness for, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I don't know. I wish I could find somebody local that'd come and be like, you need to hack this and get in, this wire does this, oh, hack this, this wire does this wire does that, yada yada yada, tie in here, throw all that clusterfuck away, use the other clusterfuck that you have. I'm going to have to get the manual out and see what it says. I hate the schematics in the manual. It's written so technical I don't understand it. And then I got these holes in the frame right there. Whoop. You see them holes? I have the exact same ones on the other side. And on the other side of that box-in frame, I did have some, but I welded those together. Or I welded those shut when I put the rock sliders in, because they were there. You might be able to see. Oh, wait, maybe I didn't get this one so well. No, the other side I did. This side I must not have. So I got to weld this side and that side. I have no idea what the fuck those are, or if those are stock. Maybe those are supposed to be there. Maybe that's a crumple zone. It looks fucking. I don't think it's stock because they're different sizes. Those ones are much larger. So I'm gonna weld those up. I make decals. I made this decal to put on the Jeep. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe on the tailgate or one of the doors or something. Sorry about the camera. I like to sway when I stand because of my back. Alright, so the original thing was to pull this. Ow! Hit my fucking finger. I could hook up the air to this and just but what fun would that be? I want to zoom out even more. Look at that thing. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing now that it's up. What's all that? What the fuck is that? Oh, I think I scratched that all up. I gotta take that off. That's right. Look at that crack. Wait. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Look at that crack. I think there's one in there too. Under there. Is that crack right there? Yep. The other side crack? I do believe it is. Watch that whole fucking thing just fall the fuck apart. That's the problem with these cast aluminum. Am I dripping something? Oh, right there on the leaf. At least it's on the leaf. Where's it coming out of? You know what? I don't give a fuck where it's coming out of. That chain better not slip from right there. This thing's going boop. And it's probably going to break something. I better be very careful. Alright, well, I'm going to quit this video. See, I undid the fucking slave cylinder. The rope's in the way. I got to get this rope off of there, but I need to take these bolts out because I need to take those bolts out because I need those for the other transmission. I could use that bell housing on the other transmission. I could even use that internal slave cylinder. I could have undid all that and used that, but fuck that. External's way better. Alright, peace out, fellows. I gotta... My thing for my tripod is fucking broke, so I'm just gonna have to do this.